AMD update here on the 6th. Continuing on from the update I gave the other day. So we hit the target, the minimum target was 129 today. And like I said in the last video, this was a second wave or a B wave. We just needed one more move higher. We got it exactly as anticipated. It took 13 days for this to finish. We're at 4 days higher here. I would actually expect this to continue on till the 7th or the 8th. So if that's the case, we could be looking at 134, potentially. We'll have to see, but there's two different counts I'm looking at. We broke this parallel line. This is likely going to go, I guess we'll see, but let's go down to smaller time frames. Potentially up here to 134 over the next day or two. If it gets caught up and pulls back here, then I would say that this is the ending of wave A. I still don't think that the Elliot Wave forecast, whatever they had, is correct. They have this as a 5-wave move as well, but they had it as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. I have it ended already. The reason I have it ended, I think the third wave ended right here. Or right here, one of the two. No, right here. Third wave ended right there. Fourth wave, and then fifth wave lower. So, we're going to have to watch this, though. I did sell some of my shares up here around 129 for profit. But I'm still holding some. I'm still holding my calls. And we're going to find out. Is this overall A right here? I would say likely not, based on the timing, and it broke this parallel line. I would say there's a good chance we're headed up here to 134. If that happens, that could be the end of wave A, or that could be the end of wave 3. If it's wave 3, then I'd be looking for like 140. And then that would be likely wave A. So there's a few different possibilities here. We hit the minimum target. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not sure what's going on. After hours, I guess it's at 1:30:15, so no clues for tomorrow yet. So we'll see what happens. But overall, it's going to make a big difference on what happens from there. So if we get an ABC move and it stops right here, I would lean towards this happening. Well, it's probably not going to last that long, though. How long did this last? December 20th. So it might last all the way into OPEX. So it could last into January 17th. I would probably lean towards like a ABC move down here to fill this gap at 125, and then I would look for another move higher. So you'd probably be looking for something around 137 still. It would just be A, B, C like that. And then you're definitely going to want to sell. This blue box is where you want to sell, 134 to 141. So we're still in the possibility of this being an impulse. We're still in the possibility of this just being an A wave pullback, ABC move up to here. I still think this is going lower in like March or April. And I think it's going to go all the way down here to potentially 94 bucks. So I still think that the overall structure of this is going to be, there's a slight possibility it could go like this, up here to 158. The target is 94, though, and this is saying 142. So with it being 142 as the target, in my opinion, that means we're probably more than likely looking at an ABC move. 142, and then we come down. And yeah, don't get it could take a while for this to play out actually, now I'm thinking about it, because usually for ABC moves, the A wave is as long in time length as the B wave. So this took October 9th all the way to December 19th, 2 months and 10 days. 2 months and 10 days from now, there is like the end of February. So there's a possibility that we're looking at it like all the way up here into February. And there's also the possibility that it only lasts into like late January, we pull back and come all the way up here to 150. We could get a deeper pullback. The reason we can get a deeper pullback is maybe we only go down to 105. We don't have to come all the way down here to 94. This is a WXY pattern, in my opinion. So it doesn't have to come all the way down here. It could come down here to 105 too. So we'll see how it goes. Really, in summary, though, I would be holding this until it hits the blue box. That's pretty much the summary. You can, I know I sold a little bit today, but that's just because I might add down here. If you come back to 125, I'll add the shares back. I'm trading this. I want to take a little bit of profit on an up day in the market. So, yeah, one more time. Something like that. Or we get that. Those are the two possibilities I see. All right, very slim chance it goes like this. Like 5% chance it goes like this. So those are your two possibilities going into the end of January, I'm going to say. Sell between 134 and 141. We'll see how well this holds up. And then you're expecting that next wave down. So that is the update for AMD. It's a WXY pattern. That just means ABC twice. ABC, ABC, ABC. And then from there, if this pattern plays out, then I'm expecting major upside after it hits down here at like 95 to 100 bucks. So we're not there yet. As long as we don't get an impulse down. As long as we don't get this impulse. So I said there's a bear count on this. The bear count is if it did this. It would have to come down here to, let's see, where's it? 1.61 fib. So if it fell apart and came down here to 93 bucks, then, like right away, I mean, no bounce, 93 bucks. After this is a fourth wave, pull back, something like that. Then I'd be like, all right, the top's already in. The top was back up here. If we get WXY and we come down here to 93 bucks, then I'm looking for this to new highs later in the year. So that's the update for AMD. The two patterns that I laid out are the most likely. Let's see if we get a pullback to 125 tomorrow, or if we continue up here to 134, which will make it more likely that we're headed up here to 140 right away. That's it. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe for more updates, and I'll catch you in the next video.